Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, D&D enthusiasts. Welcome to Prinny's D&D session, where we will be playing Prinny Deep Heights tonight. Tonight we are gathered by our lovely people from the CSS. They are, please introduce yourselves, starting from the bottom left.
Oh. Hello, I'm CaptainKamen. I am also known as Mateus in the game. I am a Warlock who is an exorcist.
Is it my turn?
If you want to be.
I'm Bright. BritestSeraphim. I'm playing Maecal. He is my spirit animal. He is an Aasimar Paladin, and he wants to fight the evil.
The evil.
The
evil. I'm Amor. I am playing Skeets, the rat folk. She's a rogue, and she's just a lovely rat wife, rat mom going on an adventure.
I am Sasha Jace, also known as Sasha Jace. I am the group's cleric who seems to be getting dragged into crime. I don't know how I feel about that.
Crime is such a semantical.
Semantics.
Debatable.
I'm Arpigah, and I am playing Bodhran, the half elf warlock. So we got some warlock nonsense going on.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. So, I will be your DM for tonight. I am the Terrified Prinny, DM Extraordinaire. But before we begin, I would like to address some things that one of my viewers brought up last week. So, most of it was okay. They love the session, but sometimes you guys overlap when you talk. Sometimes or Skeets is talking and you guys overlap. So we'll try to minimize that to this session, yeah?
Will do.
All right, fantastic. So, everyone in chat, how are you doing tonight? Are you looking forward to episode 2 of Prinny Deep Heist? Episode 2 is named A Case of Mistaken Identity, by the way. If you are in chat, please give me a dude. Dude! Because Prinnies love to say dude.
Dude.
Anyways, so let's recap a bit, shall we? So last week, you guys were lounging about in the yawning portal when a brawl broke out, and a magnificent, stoic bartender saved all your asses, collective asses.
All right.
He had a gigantic greatsword with the word inscribed. Please tell me what the words on the greatsword was.
Oh.
looks like
I'm the one who pitched it, so someone else has to remember.
No, I think Skeets was too angry that she had to pay her bill.
Does anyone remember what was inscribed on the greatsword?
Michael
The right to
interested.
refuse service.
We reserve the right to refuse service.
Yeah.
Shortly after a scuffle with a troll, which has surfaced from below the tavern, you are approached by an interesting individual who goes by the name of Volo, Volo's Volo Geddarm, author of Volo's monster book. Volo's Guide to Monsters, excuse me. Volo has expressed concern over his friend, Floon Blagmar, who has gone missing since the night before, and he has deemed you 5 worthy adventurers to help him find his friend. You guys searched for clues and ended up in the warehouse district, where you heard a muffled sound coming from within. And this is where we will begin our session for tonight. Are you guys ready?
So ready.
So ready, fantastic. Let us resume then. All right. So when we last left off, I believe Skeets heard a muffled voice from beyond a room.
Yeah.
Did you open the
I
door,
was
Skeets?
right next to her.
Yeah, we pulled the gentleman out and then we removed his gag.
Right.
He had mentioned guards.
Yes. So
Yes,
the
yes, he
gentleman in question, he looks like this. He's got red hair, a finely worn tunic, but not much else.
Was it more looks than brain?
He was all face, we were told.
Yes.
Or
He
mostly
was.
face.
What was that?
We were told he was mostly face.
Yes. When you found him, he was bound and gagged, and you removed his shackles, right? You removed his bounds, and the first thing he mentioned to you was, "Oh, thank God you are here. Did you, by any chance, take care of the gods?"
No.
No.
No, you didn't see the
No.
gods. 4 very black Kenku Centauri members.
You said Kenku?
Yes, the
No,
big
no, we
flappy
did not.
blackbirds.
No.
No. Can I please
No.
have you all roll perception?
Absolutely, you can.
This is what happens when you break an ender.
I don't want to talk about it.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
All right, who rolled
Ooh.
what? I need to get my things in order.
I did a 6.
Yeah, should we call out our rolls?
I did an 18.
All right,
21.
so 9,
11.
17, 6, 18, 11, 21. All right, everyone who got above 12,
Ah.
you notice from the corner of your eye a ruffling of feathers.
Mm.
And you see hidden behind boxes in your immediate areas are very much like ravens, but bigger and humanoid, and they look like this.
Yay.
Okay.
Do we which direction, or is it just all around us?
I'm still waiting for my picture to load up actually. So there you go.
Okay.
Just for so like everyone in chat can see what it looks like. So you can see these black bird creatures hiding behind boxes, and who were okay 18, 21. Okay, so Van, you see just behind the boxes in your area a Kenku member. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yes. And Sasha, just behind this corner of the box, you see another one.
Okay.
Now, who else rolled fantastic? Arpigah, with your keen elven senses, you sense another one just behind this one.
Alright, so there's...
Can I have you all roll initiative, sorry.
Okay.
I was like, perspective, I don't know that one.
Perspective. I think they are not birds at all.
What?
I got a thing that
Yeah.
you wanted to send this result of
Yeah.
this roll to the turn
Yeah.
tracker, but not valid.
Which I
Same
try.
here.
Wait. Try again.
Yeah, I got the same error.
Okay, that was a last week issue that we didn't really fix. So
Oh, so I roll a 22, and then you want me to re-roll.
re-roll
Got
it, and I'll put it in for you. I forgot to turn on.
Oh, I got a 5. Uh-huh.
I'll take
No, I still got the
my.
error.
Yeah, I still got the error. Well, yeah, that's weird. Me too.
I mean, I won't turn down a 19 instead of a 5.
All right,
but
so you were
I
at
don't want
22.
to talk about it.
Okay, 22.
Should I reroll, Brittany?
Yes. If you're not on the thing, please roll.
It is not popping up. I keep getting the error, unfortunately.
All right. Well. All right.
Mine pops up, but I still have the error though as well.
Okay. In that case, we'll do it
It's
manually.
consistent though.
Yeah.
I got 2 15s and a 19.
So Skeets.
I'm sorry
not
for the
good at
evidences that keep passing by.
All right. Is that everyone? Skeets, what you got?
Second roll was a 21.
21. Sasha.
I had a 15 and 2 14s, so I will
Just
take either of
I'll
those
put
numbers.
15. And Michael.
Oh,
I got 2 15s and a 19, sir.
No, I'll give you 15.
Thank you, sir. 15
All
was my first roll.
yeah. I kept my first roll, which was a 5. But
I'm quite pleased with those rolls. Usually my initiative is not good.
All right, and they will roll as well. Oh, where's my? I can't see the top of the thing. There we go. And oh, there was the button right there. I don't know why I wasn't like. There we go. 12.
oh.
Alright.
Well.
Alright, so Mateus, apparently you are first. What would you like to do?
So obviously we've noticed everyone.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, go. I like it.
Let's see. How much cover does the one that's closest to me have?
You're close to you. That one I would say he has half cover behind the boxes. That would be a
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. I'm gonna throw a dart at it.
you wanna throw a dart at it. You throw a dart at the big
Yeah.
black bird.
Yep.
That would be a hit, sir.
Mm.
Did you roll automatic
Nice.
damage as well? Did you turn on automatic damage?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Should be.
Here, let me help you out.
It's 1d4 plus 3, so I can just type that. Wait, shouldn't I just be able to click it?
Yeah, just click on where it says dart. Oh,
All right.
Click on dart in the chat box.
Things.
oh.
Yeah, things
sorry.
change.
There we go. There we go.
Here, auto roll damage and crit. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh
got
yeah.
it.
So I'll take 7 because I'll take 7. All right. So you hit the Kenku. It goes quack as you hit him in the chest.
can I get that sound effect again?
Oh, wonderful.
Anything else you'd like to do, Mateus?
As well, I will pull out one of my daggers and take a defensive position, and then I'll end my turn.
Fantastic. So you threw a dart, and the Kenku blurted out something that sounds like a scream, but you're not sure what it was. Skeets, my lovely Ratkin, how would you like to proceed?
Can I make a history or a check on Kenku and if they speak and that kind of stuff?
Oh, sure. Would you like to do
Nope.
a intelligence check, actually?
Sure.
Throw another dart.
Oh,
Ooh,
Mama Rat doesn't get out much.
Mama Rat is secretly racist and thinks all Kenkus are subhuman and don't speak common.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna take out my 2 short swords. Just, I guess, grumble something really offensive under my breath and just take a defensive stance. I'll actually, I'm gonna move a little bit closer over here and just take my defensive stance.
Okay, so you take a defensive stance. So you ready yourself.
Yeah, with my 2 short swords.
Mutter
Michael.
something racist.
Michael.
So, I can see these 3 guys.
Yes, you can.
Okay, and they're behind the boxes over here.
Yes.
I think I'm still hurt, so I think for this turn, before we get into heavy combat, I want to do healing hand, or not healing hands.
Lay on hands.
on
Lay on
myself.
hands.
Yeah.
So you're gonna touch yourself.
And I want to touch myself and give me my 5 HP back.
Hey.
Hey, very nice.
Hey.
Alright, I'm gonna bring me up back up to 12.
Self-care is very important, guys.
In the middle of combat.
Is it time for that, Michael?
Listen, don't look at me if you're not interested.
Sasha,
It's weird.
you see your ally laying hands on himself. What do you do?
He's just a little bit outside my, like, he's sort of in this sort of shadowy place, but I've got this sense of stuff moving, and one of these Kenku to the south here I can see pretty easily. I'm gonna make things a whole lot easier for everyone to see where things are. I'm going to light up the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You'll
cast
laugh
light.
tonight.
You cast light. Let's see if I remember where I put that light token. It's somewhere around here. Okay, it's here. Where do you want it? Just long click.
It's on my staff, so just put it on me.
Okay, just on you. There we go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Suddenly, things are a little bit more brighter around Sasha as she casts a spell around herself.
I pass my hand over the end of my staff and I hold it up and sort of just light up. The whole room just sort of flashes into brighter light. Try to help you guys see where stuff is.
Very Gandalf of you.
I like to turn and nod to her.
And then are the boxes just difficult terrain? Like they don't block movement or anything?
They are kind of difficult terrain, yeah. Now that you mentioned it.
Okay.
So you'd have to like climb over boxes, you know, jump over them, climb them, just to get over them. So, is there anything else you'd like to do, Sasha?
That was my casting that spell was my action. So I can't
Fantastic.
do another action.
Alright.
So I'm gonna move here.
So now, yes. So now the Kenku has definitely taken notice of you four, given that a bright light has appeared before them. One of the Kenku will go for the individual who is laying hands on himself. He will take that opportunity to interrupt. And he takes out this scimitar before you, Michael.
Alright. Yes.
And is that a hit?
That is a hit.
And
21 is the hit, correct?
Yes, that is it. And he deals 2
Yes, it
damage
is.
to you. The other one,
Alright.
sensing an opportunity attack, will also crowd towards you. And once
Alright.
again, take out this very large scimitar.
It hits.
Oof.
See, I'm glad I did the healing thing. Alright.
Skeets, you see one Kenku moving further away from you, actually. He's heading this way. and he takes out a light crossbow, aiming straight at yourself.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
That it appears he does not appreciate it being undervalued as a member of Waterdeep, Skeets. And
Oh my god.
as if he heard your very deepest thoughts, his arrows, laced with hate, hits you.
What is that total damage?
That's 10.
Oh.
I'm down.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh,
I am down.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Well.
Well,
Bodhran,
That's what you get for being racist.
Wow. Walls down.
an arrow has just sprouted from your friend. And she has, and I believe she's taking a rest on the floor, face down, a blood pooling before her, beneath her.
All right. So I'll go up to Skeets and I will cast Spare the Dying. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. Creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on. You're not undead. So you're stabilized, so you don't have to make death
Oh, yeah.
saves.
woo.
Not you. Yeah. But you're still unconscious. I think that's how that works.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. So I'll do that, and then it's like muttering under his breath this in what are weird languages do I have? I guess in Celestial, I'd be like, "Oh, it's not your time yet. You need to live to learn the mistakes of your perceptions." And I'll just
Wow.
kind of spare the dying and Skeets, and then I guess I'll just hang out because I can't do anything else.
All right, Mateus, what do you do?
I'm going to move here. And I want to cast Eldritch Blast at the closest, what are they, Kenku?
Kenku, the one that that would be the one that
Yeah.
Skeets. The one that shot Skeets at.
Took
Yeah,
a bolt from.
yeah, that's the one.
That
Yeah.
one.
That's the fucker.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Get him.
Ooh, nice.
That would be a hit, and he is down for the count.
Nice.
You rally.
Like to.
You don't
Nice,
appreciate
nice.
your friend being decorated with arrows, and so you threw one back at him, a magical one.
For racism. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
How dare you be offended?
I'll see you all later.
All right, Skeets, you're down and you're stabilized, but you can't really do anything much until someone heals you. So we're gonna like
I'll just be.
you'll spend your turn resting on the floor, not dying,
I'll just be thinking of my children, my husband.
thinking of your choices. Yes, all the racist thoughts should be gone when you wake up. Michael,
Oh, man.
there are two very black birds surrounding you. What do you do?
I was very, very upset. The one to my left here,
Mm-hmm.
the one who hit me for harder damage,
Uh-huh.
I am extremely unhappy with him. So I would very much like to attack him with my longsword.
Please do.
All right. My sword. It was a 14, sir.
That it would be a hit. Thank you very much.
Nice. And it is the 5 damage. You see that?
Yeah, I do see it. You do
All
slash
right,
him for
cool. Just make
5,
sure.
but he does not go down. He's a tough bird. That one. He's a tough boy.
Tough old bird.
Tough old bed.
I did match his damage, so I want to smirk at him. Just like,
All right, Sasha.
What up?
How do you spring to action?
Right, how much health do you have left?
Am I allowed to say that?
Mm.
Like, are you bloodied? Are you past half health? Or-
Oh, I'm past half health. I'm bloodied.
Alright, I'm going to move here.
What a fantastic way to start the session.
Yeah.
I will as I sort of move over towards Skeets, I look in Michael's direction.
Oh,
and
that's
where'd it go? Yes. For my bonus action, I cast. I look at Michael and I say, Ilmater soothes their wounds, and cast Healing Word at Michael.
okay. All right, Michael, you.
And then,
Yep.
So
And then,
I get 7 healing?
yes.
Okay.
And then I move back and kneel next to Skeets and press my hand to the arrow wound. And Ilmater, mend these wounds.
Fantastic. So you heal Michael for 12.
No, I think Michael gets 7 and Skeets gets 5, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So Michael is okay. So
Yep.
Michael gets 7, Skeets gets 5.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, I don't want you to look anywhere else because the Kenku are now rallying. It's not their turn again, so they are going to move forward. So one, Bodhran, can you make a perception check for me, please?
I was gonna say I thought there was another one. 17.
Ooh.
17. So you notice a Kenku sneaking from behind. You can make a
Ooh,
reaction
shit.
shot if you want to.
Yeah, I would like to. Can I use Eldritch Blast as reaction?
Yes, you can. Well, no,
Okay,
actually
then
no.
I'll cast-
Actually no. No, you can't.
Okay. Okay, so I can't. Could I use my short bow then?
Yes.
Okay.
Reaction
I'll-
shot.
And it's just a normal roll. So
That will be a
12 to
hit. That will be a hit.
Oof.
Fantastic. And this one, and then your bolt stops in dead in its tracks.
And I like turn to the people around me. It's like we have more company.
All right, fair enough.
All right, Michael, you will continue to receive a beating from those two
It
lovely,
happens.
lovely Kenku.
Oh shit.
That would be a that
not
would
from that one. I won't.
not from that one.
Okay, good.
You definitely dodged that one, and you definitely dodged that one too.
Definitely. Yep.
Nice.
Okay, my
So
sword
how
just
do you
gets
how do you
so
how do you
much
explain
bigger.
how do you explain why their blades don't hit you, Michael?
Just my shield. I
Just your shield.
dance with my shield, and I just block.
Nice.
All right, you do a pirouette, deflecting all blades coming towards you.
I'm very awake and very interested in what's happening now.
Bodhran, please.
Oh, it is my turn. I wasn't expecting a turn. Okay, so I will. Okay, I will move over here, and I will cast Eldritch Blast at this dude.
Please, okay.
Right. So,
Cast it
did you hear me?
and aim it. Yep.
Yep.
Go.
So
That was, oh
20 to hit.
wow, damn.
Full D10 of damage.
Oh my!
Right. Do you have like a move you do when you shoot out your bolts?
Magic missile.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Africa, fuck you. No, that's
Africa, fuck
I
you.
like it.
no. That is patent of the McElroy brothers. I will not steal that. But so the way I imagine it is like I have a book that's kind of like tied to my waist area with like a little chain. I kind of imagine that like it hovers up in front of me and then a bolt flies out of the pages. like open type situation.
All right. And where do you intend to aim for this bolt to hit this Kenku?
I mean, just center mass.
Center
Biggest
mass.
target.
Your Eldritch Blast, what color is it?
It would be like a frosty blue-gray.
All right. A frosty blue-gray bolt parses through your fingers and hits him dead square in the chest. You see ripples of energy reverberating through his body, and he knocks himself against this crate, motionless.
Oof.
Yeah, dismissal.
Yeah. I just close the book with the slam and just like drop it back to
Oh. Can you blow on it?
Just like a pile of dust comes off the pages.
Hell yeah.
All right, how do you want to top this, Mateus?
I'm going to position myself in front of Sasha, and I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at the one that
There we
looks
go.
like close to the stairs.
Double Eldritch,
Anything
let's
you
go.
could do, I could do better.
That's good.
Close.
That's
Close.
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 That's nice.
This one, okay, what color is your Eldritch Blast?
Ooh.
It's like a neon green.
All right, so this time a neon green blast of energy erupts from your fingers, hitting him where?
Right in the face.
Right in the face. He just disintegrates.
I yell spirit gun.
He just gone. Not a trace, not even the robes.
Ooh.
Well done. All right, Skeets, are you okay on the floor?
Yeah, so I guess I'll take my. Is it a bonus to stand or is it full action?
Oh, did someone like this? It's like half your movement to stand.
Okay, so I'm gonna stand, kind of gonna shake my head, kind of gasp a little bit. You know, thoughts of everything I've ever known about Kenku. It's a little bit of a fear after going down. I look over at what's his name, Floon. I'm gonna ask him, how many guards did you say there were?
I believe there were 4, ma'am.
4. Okay. So I guess. Oh, did one of them run away?
Yeah,
One of
one
them-
did disappear. The one right next to me.
One of them, I
gotta
believe
go-
your friend disintegrated him, ma'am.
I'm gonna.
Er,
No, there was.
Which,
Wasn't there one in front of
Michael.
dude,
Michael?
yeah.
Yeah. I
That's the one
I
that
killed one and
disintegrated,
it flew back against the boxes, and then Mateus disintegrated the other one.
I thought there were 4 though.
There
Yeah,
were
no.
4.
There's another. Oh, can you guys not see the other one?
No.
No, the
No.
one next to me is
Oh.
not there anymore.
Mm-mm.
'Cause
No, I
It
see
was-
3 on the map.
Yes.
Do you guys
Right.
see
It-
it on the map?
It's gone. I deleted it off the
Yeah,
map.
I see 3 on
Yeah,
that.
he deleted the
Oh.
token off the map.
Oh.
Okay,
I
so he
thought
did run away.
Mateus shot the one by the stairs.
Well, yeah,
No.
that
Yeah.
one. That
So
one
there's-
we see. There was one that was in front of Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got disintegrated, so Trinity deleted the token. So there's
Oh,
That
okay.
one was,
out there. Yeah.
was that the one that Mateus was aiming at?
Yeah.
So there's only one left. It's the one right in front of.
Oh, sorry. I
Oh,
thought that was
Mateus.
who he was aiming at.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
Yeah,
who I
yeah.
was.
This
That's
is the
what I
last
was aiming
one.
at.
This is the last one.
Oh, you meant to aim at this. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because he had already taken 3 damage, so I wanted to blast
Oh.
him with 8.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought too.
Ah,
the one
I'm,
that was-
I'm okay.
yeah.
I didn't get that one. Sorry, I thought I was the other one.
It's all right. No, you're okay.
So it's okay. We nuked the one that was with more health in it. So yeah, that kind of worked it.
Okay.
All right, Skeets.
I'm just gonna. I don't have anything that's ranged. I'm just gonna. Can I carry or at least like pull him with me, Floon?
I believe you could. I mean, he did untie him, right? So he should be walking. He should be able to
Yes,
walk.
I'm gonna grab his hand. I'm gonna lead him over here, and I'm gonna tell my team, "Let's dispose of that other Kenku and get out of here."
All right. So you would like to.
Pull him over.
All right. So you beckon him to come over. So you want to move away as far as possible. Okay. Is that it?
Well, I'm kind of trying to go towards the exit, but I know that there's that one there. I just don't have a range attack, so I can't
Okay.
really
Fair enough.
dispose of him.
All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that's all I can really do.
All right, Michael. What would you like to do?
All right. Moving diagonally, does that cost 5 or does it cost every 2 cost 15?
It costs 2. It costs 10 feet to move diagonally because you're moving like left and up.
Okay.
I believe there is a there you go. There's a ruler.
How do I do that? Ooh.
It's on the side tab. There's the one. It's beneath the microscope, beneath the magnifying glass. Snap the center, click on your token, and use drag. Like that, like so.
I do not see that, but that's okay.
Anyway,
I'll look into that in a
it's
second.
30 feet from you to him, so you could
I
probably
would
get
very
you.
much like to go over to him and stab him.
All right, go.
Stabby.
All right, would you like to move your character? There you go.
Yes, it should
All
be
right.
moved now. All right. I would like to swing my longsword at him.
Stab.
Ooh.
Ooh.
20 and a 3.
You
Ooh.
stab him for 3, and you can see he is visibly very hurt. He squawks at you. Stop! I surrender!
Kill him.
That I'll turn to the rest of them. Do what you want to do.
I think Mateus has been spending too much time with Skeets.
Oh my god.
Excuse me? Does anybody have any rope on them?
I have-
Yeah.
Can we assume that we're out of initiative at this point, or
If you decide to capture him, yes, you will be.
okay?
What does
I'll
everybody
turn
else
to the
think?
party. What do you guys want to do? Seems the fight has gone out of him.
I definitely vote for Arpigah.
We can. There's more to this story than Volo let on, and I doubt we'll be able to get more from Volo himself. So this may be the better way to see what the story is.
All
I
right.
agree.
Can I turn to the Kenku and tell him, drop your weapon?
He just puts his weapons down. Crossbows, scimitar, tiny daggers,
It's
keychains.
just a bunch fall. All right, I'll tie him up. Put his hands behind his back and tie him up. I got some rope on me, and I'll bring him over to the rest of everybody.
All right. So you time
can-
up. Is that what you do?
Yes, I do.
So, can I pull my dart out of the dead bird in the corner?
Sure. You can pull your
All right.
darts.
Got my dart back.
Should probably name that thing.
I'll think of a magic missile. Too magic.
You could call it D'Artagnan.
No.
All right. So you time up, and please Don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Might I make a suggestion? That we tie his beak and get out of here first?
Ooh. I mean, we might as well ask him, like, what he knows about this gentleman.
It might behoove us to do it at a safer location.
Yes.
I mean,
That was quite a bit of racket.
okay. Who's gonna hoof him though?
I'll hoof him.
All right.
You hoofing, I'll hoofing, we all hoofing.
He, she, it, hoofins.
Yeah, he, she, me hoofing.
While this is going on, I'll turn to Skeets and ask her, how are you feeling, Skeets? Are you okay?
I'm okay for now. A little taken aback, but I'm okay to walk.
And that is good to hear, for it was not your time. Trust me that
Thank
time
you.
comes for us all, but believe me when I say it is not today.
I'm indebted to you and to the lovely cleric.
Okay, nod my head and over. Oh, okay, I can't. I'm not. Just ignore me. I'm just moving.
Well, while we have a little bit of downtime, Sasha will check on Maecal and Skeets' wounds.
All right, so you just keep
do
the
they still
Kenku
need healing?
tied up.
I'm standing next to the Kenku,
Okay.
I
keeping a
am
very
about
stern watch
half.
on.
Yeah, I am bloodied.
Yeah.
So as you tend to your wounds, suddenly a
Oh God.
very large individual clad in armor and a bunch of smaller individuals clad in armor burst through the doors.
Damn it.
Oh, well, this is unfortunate.
Good.
Which door?
The main door.
He looks real cool though.
The main one.
The main one.
Why
He
does he have
announced
a gorgeous head of-
Do
Freeze! This is the city watch.
oh boy.
Throw down your weapons.
I told you guys.
Mm. Can I try persuasion?
Depends on what you say.
Just want to explain the situation.
Is your
wow,
okay?
what about
Roll
this?
persuasion then. Very close. Very close.
So wasn't
Whatever
good
you have
enough?
whatever you have to say, we'll take it outside. All right, men. Let's gather these disgusting scum of the earth out and to the wagons.
Damn it.
And you are moved outside.
So are they leading us to like a wagon type?
You
Right,
you,
just
you
said
go
that.
outside, and there are a wagon stationed outside with several other guards posted in front of you. They have not shackled you yet.
Okay. I have a I have a question. This may be too late to do this. Because you mentioned at the beginning of the session that Volo wrote the Volo's Guide to Monster. Would I know would that be a famous name in Waterdeep, or kind of like a whoever?
That would be people have heard of Volo.
Okay. Okay.
So, he escorts you
I'm not gonna do
outside.
anything for now.
So he escorts all of you outside, stuffs the Kenku, dead and alive, inside the wagons. And for some reason, he hasn't stuffed you guys in yet. And at this point, you hear a voice from behind you. Your friend here steps forward. Captain, these are my friends. They saved me. Oh. Sir Renair. I did not realize you were with them.
Wait, what was his
Wait,
name?
what did he call him?
Renair.
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 Yes, and I believe you are Captain Staggett. Yes, sir. Yes, that is correct, sir. Yes. Pardon me if I have not had the chance to introduce myself. I am Renair Neverember of House Neverember. Now, I have been involved in a unsuccessful kidnapping, and these lovely individuals have, so to speak, saved me. And I believe you won't be escorting them anywhere else, Captain. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And he turns to all of you, and please to me, and he goes and reintroduces himself.
Would that name mean anything to a native of Waterdeep?
Yes. So the Never Ember is a very prominent noble family in Waterdeep.
Okay.
Very prominent. Please roll an intelligence check for me, please.
Do you want all of us to?
Yes.
Oh, that's a save. Whoops.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, I mean I rolled a save.
So re-roll it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled the save as well.
If you re-roll
intelligence.
There you go.
16.
All right. So, Bodhran, you know that at
Hold
the
on,
very least,
I had-
Never Ember
we go.
Senior is one of the open lords of Waterdeep. So yes, they are very much quite famous and influential.
Not never deep, Waterdeep. Okay, so I guess I turn around and it's like, well, this isn't quite what we were expecting. And I'll ask Rainier, does the name Floon Blagmar mean anything to you?
Yes. Floon is my business associate, so to speak. And we were having drinks the other night. And before we were so unfortunately ambushed by those ruffians.
Well,
Do you know what became of him?
While we were being ambushed, they hid us in the warehouse. I managed to squirrel myself inside the cupboard beneath the stairs. My friend was not so quite so fortunate. He and I, we look quite similar, you see, and they might have mistaken him for me.
Do you know what became?
Do you know
Sorry.
why?
Oh, it's like,
Do you know why they attacked you guys?
Perhaps it has something
Sasha
to
has no
do
idea
with
what
my
these people are.
status.
I was going to assume, considering the location that they went to go get drinks was a little shady and they were wearing nice clothes.
Well, we were a little bit more cloaked last night, but apparently Zentimes have their infos right sometimes. Anyways, if perhaps you should ask the captain if he has any information. He is captain of the city guards, you know. What did you?
I'm kind of just gonna stand behind the party here. Not really too comfortable with City Watch.
You put your cloak a little bit further in your face, just hiding your snout.
Since the fighting is now over, I'm also rather disinterested in all of this. But I'm still peering. Every now and again, I look out of the corner of my eye at the Kenku.
All right. What does everyone like? What would you like? What would you guys like to do?
I'll talk to the city guard.
All right.
I'll talk to the captain.
All right.
Captain, do you have any information on an individual being kidnapped recently?
You know, that is strictly Waterdeep City business, Captain. I mean, we might have found traces of Zentarum in the area.
It's very general. Where in specific?
The Zentarum, they are usually in the sewers, but we don't deal with sewers. We are more of a ground police, you know. Let's sewer people. Just leave them alone. We don't really deal with sewer people.
Sasha chuckles to herself. It makes sewers.
Captain, is there any further information that you can give us that would help us find this kidnapped man?
Make a persuasion check, please. 14?
Yep.
All right. So the captain gestures you to come forward, and he palms you something. All right, you did not hear this from me, but once you are down there, look for these symbols.
Okay. Will this lead us in the correct direction?
They should.
All right. Thank you, Captain. Very much appreciate your help and assistance in this.
And before you go, a word of advice. Try not to meddle in criminal matters. Leave all the dirty business to the City Watch. But if you insist on heading downwards, do take care. And keep the bloods off the streets, okay?
Oh man, I want to say something like really mean to him, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Do you reply anything else?
Thank you, Captain.
No.
But I'm gonna mutter something.
Yeah, all right. What do you mutter underneath your breath?
I'll do what I must. Like, I'll break the law if I need to. I don't care.
And the captain will roll perception.
Oh, come on.
The captain did not hear that.
Good. Wasn't for you.
So turns around and yells at him.
Yeah.
I would like to take this opportunity to talk to Rainier briefly, if I could. Rainier.
Yes, Rainier turns towards you, Bodhran.
Rainier, or should I? Is that what I can call you, sir?
Yes, you may call me Rainier. As my saviors, it's the very least you can call me. Sorry, I'm using wrong voice. It's the very least you can call me.
What was that, Captain? No. Sorry. Can't help myself. I'll ask her. So, we were, to be quite honest, we are happy to have to have saved you and rescued you from that terrible situation, but we were not hired to look for you. We were hired to look for Floon by a man named Volo. Do you know this man, Volo?
Volo, of course. He wrote a most magnificent book. Volo's Guide to Monsters, if I recall correctly.
I mean, have you had any personal dealings with him in the past?
Well, he's a very pushy sort, that's for sure.
Okay. Interesting. Had Floon ever mentioned working with Volo?
Yes. I believe Floon was only meeting Volo for the first time last night. But they were discussing book dealings among things. So I believe things are going well for Volo right now.
Okay. Book dealings. Is Floon a book merchant? Is he just like a catch-all type of fellow, or
he gets around here. He gets around here and there.
All right. Well, thank you for your help. Oh, before I forget, I have one last question. You seem to have some influence with the City Watch. Would that extend to requisition rights?
Acquisitions?
I find myself in the need of a trusty blade, and I cannot find an open locale at this time of night. I had intended to try to salvage one from our Kenku adversaries, but we were interrupted by the guard before I had that opportunity.
Well, if you are looking for weaponry, I believe it is too late right now. Perhaps in the morning, or once all of this is finished. Anyway, I don't think I've been quite forthright with all of you in regards to why the Zentarim were probably kidnapping or aiming for me.
Figured.
I just had to wait until the good captain was slightly further. I believe the Zentarim thinks that my father embezzled a large amount of gold while he was the open lord, and that he hid the cash somewhere in the city. The Zentarim think they can find said cash by using an artifact. It's, I believe, what's called the Stone of Galore, if memory serves me correctly. It used to be, the Zentarim used to have it, but apparently someone stole it.
Is it like a gemstone, or is it like an artifact? Like, what is this stone?
It's an artifact.
Would any of us know that artifact name?
You can try, certainly. Please roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence. Hold on.
Oh, obviously I don't know about it.
Skeets has been on quite a few adventures. Would she be able to roll?
Yep, sure.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently.
She's the local girl.
You all try to figure out or try to remember what is a Stone of Galore, but nothing comes to mind. It is not something you ever heard before tonight. Anyway, the Zentarim thought I know something of all this, but I don't. My father and I hasn't spoken in years, so there is that. Anyway, I am very much inclined to help my friend. If you would allow me, can I join you in your search for my friend?
Wait, why aren't you and your father speaking? And why are you wrapped up in this?
He's a very distant father, so to speak, in his tenure as Open Lord of Waterdeep. A lot more important matters to deal with than his own son.
Were they trying to capture you for ransom?
Like I said, they might have thought I knew something about the Stone of Godor or its whereabouts, but I don't.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Would you be able to handle yourself in a battle?
I can handle myself in the scuffle just fine. And he, look, I even took one of the swords from the Kenku we killed earlier.
Michael crosses his arms and shrugs.
Is there a role that I can do to like physically or like look at him and tell whether or not he's like actually capable?
You can roll insight.
Insight? Okay. Oh, great.
You think he's hilarious.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. I would turn to Rainer, and I would say, Rainer, you have been through so much already this night, and while I admire your dedication to your friend and it's the way that it aligns with our mission, you need to understand that where we go is not a safe place. That where we go, death awaits around every corner. And I kind of want to, my goal here is to try to persuade him to offer support in other ways. Like perhaps he can fund us.
Sure. In that case, please roll persuasion with advantage.
With advantage?
With advantage, yes.
Hey,
Oh.
that's a 20.
Nice.
Renea sort of lowers down his sword and he said, I understand. I believe that you are much more suited to help my friend than I am. In that case, we will be in touch. Remember, you will always have a friend in Renea Neverember.
And that is a friendship that I will value. Or that I'm sure that we all will value, right? And I'll kind of give a tiny bow and or a tiny head nod rather, and back up towards the rest of the group.
Fantastic. So, Renair takes his leave and heads off into the night. What would you like to do now?
So, look, you guys are probably looking to go continue with this, and if there are people being kidnapped or hurt or stuff, I'm on board with that, but at least two of us just almost died, and I'm kind of drained magically. Maybe we can pick this up in the morning.
I absolutely agree. Yes.
That's
I could
fun.
use a rest.
I nod.
Bodhran also
Right.
nods.
Rest would be good.
Oh, someone roll perception for me, please. Someone roll perception.
Sorry.
We're all rolling perception.
Yes. All right, Sasha, you hear a clang, 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 and you have found out. Oh, wrong token. And you have found out that one of the captain's lackeys have come return. He seems to have something for you. As he produces
But for me or for the group?
well, he hands it to you, Sasha.
Okay.
He hands you what appears to be a there, do you guys see it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
This. Ugh.
course.
The captain would like to remind you that Waterdeep is a very civilized town, and he expects all of you to, as they say, follow the rules. And
Can
then
I
I
wishes
just
you,
intimidate
scarf
him?
under my cloak?
and that he wishes you a good night.
Can I intimidate him?
Sure. I
Sure.
have no problem with this.
How would you like to intimidate this poor lackey of his?
It's just like, not really by word, but just kind of like puff myself up, so to speak. And
Alright.
since I'm wearing like a mask, he can't really see my face. So kind of like look down on him, as in like, you need to leave, and that I don't really care about your piece of paper.
I see. He lets out a squeak, and promptly, turns around, puffs his chest, and walks away.
Legal codes.
Oh, and then he turns around once more time. I forgot to tell you this.
What?
The captain advises that should you want to find your friend, you should do so tonight. There is no telling where the Centaur might move him in the morning.
I mean, we're quite at the juxtaposition here.
We don't have any indications of where they might have gone.
Try
I
the
don't know. We
sewers.
could wander around for hours and not find anything.
And he points to an open manhole cover right next to the warehouse.
Oh, great. I mean, the symbol was above the warehouse, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
So that is our indication to go there.
Was it the same symbol that was on that letter you found?
Yeah, it's the same symbol.
Okay.
No, not
Yeah,
not
it was
on
the
the
black snake with the wings.
right, but on the letter that you found outside, it was like a crest of like a chest.
That took us to the warehouse, though. The warehouse had the
is that what that
symbol.
was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was on the door on the warehouse. The symbol.
I mean, we're at a juxtaposition here. More than half, well, I'd say a good chunk of our party is injured. I'm with Sasha. I feel like we need to take a rest, even
If
though I
you
would like
would
to press
like-
on.
You could take a short rest before moving on. That's an hour rest.
When do we get back for a short rest?
So a short rest, you can roll your hit dice to recover health. You can recover spells if you are a spellcaster. You cover spell slots equal to your intelligence modifier, I believe, or your spellcasting modifier.
Or spellcasting modifier or intelligence? 'Cause they-
Spellcasting modifier, whatever you use to spellcast.
Okay. Gotcha. Does that apply to all classes?
Oh,
So yes, so if you'd like, you can take a short rest, replenish your hit dice, and then carry on forward. Should you like so?
Yeah, I mean,
okay. I didn't think spell slots recharged on a short rest. That's my bad.
yeah, that's what I'm curious. Like, I know it does for warlocks, but I didn't know if it did it for other spellcasters.
Ah yes, Bolly is correct. I do not remember what the rules are for clerics, unfortunately.
Is that guard still here?
The guard is standing awkwardly, kind of, yes. Oh my god, Stanley. Wow, that's a
Can
long
I
time.
go up? I would like to go up to him and ask him, how much evil is down there?
I would say the Zentarum is quite evil, sir.
Thank you. And I'll just go back to the group with my hands at my side.
Shoot him a look and tell him get out of here.
I'll talk to the group. I know we're tired, but there is evil. We should probably go take care of that.
Evil.
I mean, I still have my medical kits, but I'm pretty tapped out for big magical stuff.
What time is it, Prinny?
It's nearing midnight actually at this point. It's very late.
Mm. And long rests are 8 hours?
A long rest is 8 hours.
Mm.
I definitely suggest a rest of sorts. We do get paid whether or not he's dead, but that is up to you guys.
Mm.
But
There's
we're-
evil.
we're
I
not
don't
gonna
like that.
we're not going to be any use to them if we show up like with the crap kicked out of us. We are no good to anyone if we ourselves are dead.
But if we don't go down there,
As much as I, want to do whatever we can to try to help this person, if we end up dead, we can't help him.
I agree with the cleric.
I agree. As much as I hate to say it.
I also agree. If I would obviously rather find him alive, but if it's his time, it's
I'll wait for a time.
So consensus, please.
um
Long rest.
I guess.
yeah, long rest is probably
You
the
want
best
to take a
way.
long rest. Okay.
I mean, we'll have to go find someplace to do it.
No, let's do it in the street.
Start pitching tents.
Yeah, start pitching tents.
Wait, was that on the legal code? Pitching tents in the streets.
No camping.
So
Guess we need to find
are
an
you
inn
all
then.
camping next to this open sewer hole?
No.
No,
No.
That would be awful.
No.
We know that people get kidnapped in the streets.
It'll be fine.
Is my home near here, Prinny, or no?
You are near the dock, so you believe you have a ship, do you?
I have like a little just rat hole, think of like a hobbit hole.
A
kind
rat
of.
hole? Then, unfortunately,
But
no.
like it's
Unless
no,
you-
actually no, it wouldn't be a rat hole because no these rat folks they're about like 5'3", 5'5", so it'd be like a normal human house.
so it's,
I
it's
guess,
a it's
just
a
near the
rat
docks.
circle, is what you're saying. You are nowhere close to where your rat hole is, unfortunately. This is the docks, and the closest establishment is somewhere inside the city, not on the outskirts of the docks.
We're gonna have to head back and find some place to rest.
I guess. What do I roll to kind of recall if there's any taverns in this area or actual inns rather?
You may, absolutely.
Is it history?
Intelligence,
Just straight intelligence? Okay.
straight up intelligence.
Like I said, Mama Rat doesn't get out much.
I'll give you the advantage, so I'll give you the 15. So, there is a place on the docks. It's not a tavern per se. It's really more of a sailor's hole. Just a place where sailors can bunk up if they have to make a quick stop.
Well, I know of this place near the docks. I've been there a time or two. Predominantly for ship folk and sailors, so I'm sure we will still be welcome there.
Lead on, Skeets.
I will pitter with my little rat feet over to the sailors' inn.
All right, so you find the sailors. It's really not much of a place. It stinks of alcohol and sweaty, salty sailors. But you
This
find
was a childhood.
you find yourself a bunk either on the floor or just hanging around on a hanging post. And you take a long rest. Is that what you like?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like we should take a long rest. Is there any cost associated with staying here?
I believe Skeets work things out, so it's okay.
Okay.
I got connections.
All right, so you wake up. It's now just out. The sun is shining. Actually, it's way after dawn. And you guys realize that you slept through the entire night.
I mean, wasn't it midnight already?
Yeah, so we purposely slept for 8 hours, yeah.
Sure. And let's see. As you take a rest, we shall take a 5-minute break as well.
Okay.
All right, so
Sounds good.
guys, we will take a quick 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to get some water, restroom breaks, and all that. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. So excuse us.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Get more tea.
Yeah. And yeah, I did confirm
And we are back. Hey guys, welcome back. Enjoy your rest. Enjoy your long break. Your long rest.
It was lovely.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Okay, so let's do some things. So, as you were all sleeping, most of you slept soundly, except for a certain paladin. Maecal, while your friends slept in their cots next to salty sailors, you were turning and tossing as a voice from above speaks out to you. Maecal. Why did you not
How's
say
it
it
going?
last night, Maecal?
Listen,
That was a man in need, and you ignored it.
wasn't ignoring their complications.
A man of
We can
justice
still save him.
would not have let that pass, Maecal. A man of justice would rush down the sewers by himself.
I knew you'd say that.
Remember these words, Maecal. Justice is everything. And then the dream cuts short, and you are awakened by an abrupt fall from your cot. You are restless. Although your hit points and spells were recovered, you don't get the sense that you got any sleep.
So am I awake before everyone else?
Yes, you are awake for everyone else.
Okay.
I'm a light sleeper anyway.
In that case, you are awakened by Maecal's sudden drop to the floor.
Damn it. I would like to start putting on my gear
All right.
and start heading out, honestly.
On your own?
Yep.
Since I wake up, very quickly, I have a tiny little vial that I pull out of my pouch, and I pinch a substance between my two fingers and put it in my nose, take a very deep snort.
Okay. Yes. All right. Yep.
So would I have to roll for insanity?
Not yet. No. That comes
No.
later. That comes
That
later.
comes later.
That comes later.
But
Oh, I don't see insanity on my sheet. Should I be concerned?
hold on.
So do I know that Mateus is awake now? Did I hear all that?
No, you are too preoccupied.
Okay.
So
I'm very upset.
You have left on your own.
the substance causes my brain to feel like it's on fire. So I grunt very loudly. However, I see him leave at the same time, so I'll place my mask back on and gather my things and go after him.
All right. Do you inform anyone else, or just leap out after him?
Well, I'm gonna leap out after him so I can speak with him.
Okay.
Does the grunt wake any of us up?
Sasha's a
Make a perception check, please, for those of you who are not awake.
How much time has passed since
It's the morning.
it's the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
8 hours.
am asleep.
You are asleep. So, Sasha and Van.
Sasha is a. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
ahead.
You are.
Go ahead,
You're
sorry.
both like. You both are slightly awake because you heard. First of all, Maecal dropping to the floor, and then second of all,
Heavy gear going on.
yeah, and Mateus, doing his thing. You don't know what he's doing, but he did something, and that woke you up. Arpigah is sorry.
A loud
Bodhran
grunt
is
noise.
soundly asleep.
Mhm.
So it probably hasn't disturbed Sasha too much. She's a bit of an early riser anyway. And she spends her early morning saying various prayers and updating her spell list.
Skeets gonna see that the cleric is already awake doing her thing. I'm just gonna go over to Bodhran and kind of shake his shoulder lightly.
All right.
Our friends, they're leaving us.
All right.
Come on,
Okay.
get your things. Let's go. Up and on.
5 more minutes, Mom.
But Bodhran's like, wait. He's like having a flashback to his young life. Like,
Which is
I think
a
it has a motherly touch.
Can I call after Maecal?
You sure can. Maecal is maybe like a street and a half in front of you, and you can call out to him.
wow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna call out to Maecal. I'm gonna scream out. Well, not scream, but like call loud enough so they can hear it.
All right.
I'll slow down and look over my shoulder.
You
We
see
need to hurry.
you see a masked man quickly shuffling towards you.
Hey,
We have to hurry. We should never have rested.
I understand that, but we need to go together. It's not just your mission; it's all of our mission.
This has always been my mission. Now catch up, or I'll leave you behind.
Can you at least give the rest of us a moment so that we can come with you?
They'll have the moment while I'm lifting the heavy manhole. If they have not caught up, we cannot wait anymore.
Give us a few more moments and we will be right with you.
Hurry.
Well, while he's doing that, I guess I'll have to run back to the party and tell them. I'm not going to shout because they're sailors, obviously, still sleeping. But I'll rouse everybody and say that Maecal is seemingly possessed by something. We need to move quickly.
We'll tell these young ones to hurry up and
It
try and
only
wake
takes a
this
couple of
one.
minutes for. It only takes a couple of minutes for Sasha to finish her morning prayers, so she's pretty much ready to go.
In his effort to wake up, Bodhran's going to use prestidigitation to splash water in his face. And
Right.
just kind of
Just-
like
Just a
get the
little bit of
sleepiness out.
magic to wake you
Get
up.
the day started in the right way, and then be like, okay, I'm good.
All right, fantastic. So, you all get yourselves ready, prepared, and you all rush out of the sailor's den, chugging after Maecal, who's in a bit of a rush, to be quite honest. And as you arrive, he's already lifted the manhole cover open, and he was just about to jump in as you arrived.
Is there a way to know, like, can I roll something to tell, like, if Maecal speaks a different language? Since he's obviously, I mean, I don't know what race he is, but if he is obviously, like, he speaks one of the languages that I speak, would I be able to, like, roll for that?
Absolutely.
So I find,
Like,
okay.
if he's speaking in a language you understand, obviously you know what language he's speaking.
Yeah, but I don't know if he knows that I speak the same language as him. Is there something that I can roll so that I can, like, speak with him, like
I'm sure you can just
On a,
whisper in his
like-
ear at some point.
Yeah.
In the language.
Okay.
You don't have to roll for anything.
Okay. So in Celestial, I want to speak with Maecal and ask him to slow down.
I'll speak back to him. Still a little surprised that he knows the language, but I'll speak back to him. We don't have time. If anything happens, it will be on us.
I understand that, but we need to go together.
Have I seen them all catch up at that point?
Yes, they're all
Yeah.
catching up. So you're just
Okay.
buying them no time
I'll-
for the rest to catch up.
I see them coming, and I'll slow down just enough, and then
I mean,
in
you're
Celestial will be like, I'm about to jump in, correct?
yeah, you already have the manhole cover open. All you need to do is jump in.
They've caught up enough. I will enter first. You will follow, and I jump in.
I don't like this. This makes me uncomfortable. I guess I've got to tell everybody else that Michael's jumped down the manhole without really consulting with anyone.
Well, it was our destination anyways.
I understand that, but he's moving too hastily. I don't want to get into a situation that we can't work our way out of. This is the sewers after all. It's not like the street where we have someplace to hide.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this, to be honest. I'm really curious. You.
Everybody down the ladder. The more we speak up here, the farther he gets down there.
Yeah, it seems that our
Agreed.
die has already been cast.
Down we go. Down we go.
Yep.
And down you all go into the sewers.
Great. Frickin' Michael.
All right, so
Oh, that looks familiar.
Yep.
Right?
as you enter the sewers, a putrid stream flows along the sewer tunnel, which leads in two directions. In one direction, you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk. And the symbol is the one, the same one that the captain palmed you earlier that night.
Yeah. Has Michael taken off at this point, or is he just like down with us?
He's definitely in front of you. You're sort of just trailing behind him at this point.
Okay. So then we like Michael, you need to wait. We need to head in the correct direction. Don't just run off.
So after
You
an
speak
hour
flies.
of waiting in sewer putridness, for some of you this is a new smell.
Can't smell anything.
For some of you, you can't smell anything. But for the ones of you who can smell, it's very unpleasant. And that's putting it politely.
It's nothing new.
So after an hour of waiting through,
Take like the foot on her. Oops, sorry.
yeah, no, you find yourself at a clearing. There's a set of platforms leading up to a staircase.
Is that in the same general direction of the symbol?
Yep. So along the
Okay.
along the sewers, you find bits and pieces of the symbols. Some are faded, some are scratched out, but mostly intact, which you follow to this exact space.
Okay.
All right. So for those of you watching in chat, this is a dungeon area. You see some areas are brightly lit and some areas are very dark. So this is, so I have this thing called dynamic lighting in place. So characters can't really see everything. So I'll give an example of what it looks like from a character's perspective. So this is what they see as Sasha's character. A very, very small vision. And for some who have dark vision, like our friend Michael here, things are a little bit more visible, but not so much either. So this is just showing if they do seem to wander around for no reason, that's probably why. Anyway, back to you guys.
So while we're sort of standing here in the dark, Sasha will take the corner of the hood on her cloak. She'll sort of hold it up over her nose and take her quarterstaff and just tap it on the floor and light our path and light the end of the staff.
All right.
So we can see where we're going and no one falls into a trench full of poop.
Did you want to cast light again?
That would be nice.
Sorry?
Did you want to cast light again?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Give me a sec.
No trenches
Sorry,
of poop, please.
Discord was
All right. So I'm just
hiccuping on
gonna
me.
give you your light token from the last map. That should. there
I
you
would
go.
like to
There you
be.
go. I believe you still control it.
even
So
with-
So we're good.
you were saying?
I would like to stay in front of everyone.
All right.
Just like I'm beelining wherever we're going.
Ooh.
And while this is going on, I would like to. I think I could do this. I'd like to take the little beholder keychain that I bought last time,
Yep.
and I want to cast prestidigitation on it to make it emit like a pleasant odor.
I see. I see. And what odor would you like to attribute this beholder keychain?
I mean, just kind of like a nice floral scent, kind of like a Febreze type scent, I guess.
Oh my god.
That's good. That's
Just
good.
Like, whoa,
New wagon smell?
yeah, that new wagon smell, and I guess I'll just like, I mean, I don't know how big the keychain is, but like I'll just kind of like tie it to my belt and make sure.
I
that
mean, it's palm
covering
size.
it.
That's how big it is.
Yeah, yeah. It says I could. I think I could do that. Instantaneous.
You can definitely
yeah,
count
that's
your
what-
smells. So yeah.
It says I can make an odd odor, so
Yep. That's one of the things of prestidigitation. An odd odor is one of the things. Yes.
Odd is better than bad.
yeah. So it doesn't quite smell like flowers, but it smells better than the sewage around us.
Burnt rubber.
Is
maybe?
my intention.
The surrounding area is just slightly more bearable than was before.
It's like a pleasant fart.
Oh god.
At least it's pleasant.
Glad I'm wearing a plague doctor's mask.
You can't smell anything.
And should we
Nope.
change our walking order? I'm pretty sure Michael's supposed to be in the front.
Yeah.
I have to
which-
be right behind him then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which direction are we going?
You said there were signs on the wall, Prinny?
Yep. So signs, they lead to this door, right in front of Sasha.
Oh,
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay. They lead to the door, so I guess I'll stand right in front of the door.
Right.
And then,
Alright, and then I would move here.
Since I have a light source, I probably will be in front of the people who don't. Unless Van, do you have dark vision?
I do.
Maybe you were in front of me then. Here. Then
All right.
Bodhran, I guess you're behind me.
I mean, I hold on. Oh, was that? I was just gonna stand on the other side of the door, kind of like flank. Unless you want me to be behind you.
No, I'm just saying that it seemed like where we might be.
No, I mean, like I have dark vision, so I think I'm all like I don't need the light.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys all good?
Well,
Mhm.
fine.
I just want to adjust my.
Sorry.
So that I pull it down a little bit further, Prinny.
Yep. You want to what? Sorry.
So I just wanted to pull my hood down a little bit further since the people standing around me.
All right. So you pull your head down. Your.
Yep.
All right.
And I kick the door in, I guess.
You kick the
Do
door
this.
in. All right.
Good lord. Great.
Yep. Like I said, I'm
He's on a
a
mission.
man on mission.
You're a man on a mission, and you have a purpose to
Great.
serve. Your foot meets the door. Please roll strength.
Okay. This will be really embarrassing. Yep. I knew it. I had a feeling.
Apparently, wood is stronger than justice.
It happens sometimes. All right. I guess.
Did you try opening the door towards you? Maybe it opens outwards, not inwards.
Please take 1
I will
point
try that.
of
I
door
will try
damage.
and open the door that way.
Michael, please take 1 point of door damage.
All right, that's fine. All right. I would like to open the door then.
Very well.
This is a little embarrassing.
You try the knob. It's unlocked.
Oh god.
Can I swing it open very, very angrily though?
Oh, of course.
Don't get
Naturally.
more door damage.
My hand will be there so that when it hits the wall on the other side, my hand will exactly doesn't slam back and hit me.
The door swings inwards, and you slam it against the wall.
Sweet. As I enter the door, I would just want to mutter under my breath, Seraph guide. I just want to keep moving forward.
All right.
Then I'm gonna step in the doorway too.
Okay.
If
Fantastic.
we all must.
Is that another door, Prinny?
Yes and no. Bride, please roll dexterity for me, please.
Dex,
no.
okay. Hey, I'm feeling dexterous today.
Fantastic. You barely dodge an arrow flying past by you, and hits with a clang on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Do we hear that?
You hear a twang, and then a clatter at the ground as the arrow falls in front of you, Mateus.
Oh great. Hold on. Everybody stop. Michael, stop.
Now,
We need-
Michael, you see just right in front of you, there is a small opening just above you, and you can see this creature sneering at you, holding a crossbow.
Oh great.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Goblin Slayer.
Oh
Great.
no.
I knew I recognized this.
Oh god.
I feel confident about this. The cleric survived that episode.
Well,
And you do have a masked person, so I mean, let's do this.
fantastic.
Now,
Did we break
Brian,
open?
I will give you one action.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
You said he's above me? Or it's
He-
above me?
He is in front and slightly above you.
Okay. And he's the one who shot the arrow?
Yes, that is the one.
Alright, I have one action.
You have one action.
Hmm. I'm very agitated, so
So
I'd very
in
much like
in
to...
front of you, there's there's a goblin in front of you, and in front of you, just directly to your left, is another door. What would you like to do?
Okay. I would like to open the door.
What?
How do you open the door?
Oh boy.
I would like to open it with my hands.
Okay. Right. So do you rush in by doing so? How much of
Yes.
or do you so nonchalantly as you always do?
I'm on a mission right now, so I open it with all the force that I can muster because I'm in a hurry.
Okay. Very
God
well.
damn it.
The door is open.
All right, I'd like to enter there.
Yes, you can enter the door.
Jesus.
All right.
Now, everyone, please roll initiative.
What are odds?
Wait. Okay, now, yeah, there you go. Just in time.
All right, we can roll.
Hey, I rolled
Yay.
better than a 4.
Oh,
I
things
feel
are
like a
things,
15's a thing for me.
so things are working now.
Pretty
Fantastic.
Here.
Except for Sasha.
Sasha's still.
Can pretty.
Yes.
Can I add my? Because for my rat folk, I have like a special thing called a quick reaction. It says to add your proficiency bonus to initiative as long as you're not surprised. Do you want me to call that before I roll next time, or can I add it now?
You can add it now. Yes, you can add it now.
Okay. My proficiency bonus
That is the
so
wrong
then it'd
token.
be,
Sorry, I highlighted
11.
your light token as opposed to your character token, Sasha. So it was the light that had the.
So like it's
Awesome.
the initiative
your
of
lights
light,
got
I feel
turned.
like is always.
Good rat.
The light's moving a little slow today.
Yeah, so my initiative would be 11 then.
We are in a dark
11.
sewer, though.
I think you could just change it on the thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And I will need to. You know, I know why. Okay, I think I know why everything's so slow. I think. I have a hunch.
Do you have a feeling? And are you hooked on it?
Why did we bring the paladin?
It's definitely appealing.
Why did the paladin bring all of you?
That's a good
That's a real
question.
question.
That is the real question.
Anyway, Michael, you are apparently first.
Yes. Makes sense. All right, so I got dark vision. I can see what's going on.
You can definitely see
So
what's going on.
That goblin is in a room. Can I see a door or anything?
I'm sorry.
So I know the goblin is in a room ahead
Yes.
of me.
Yes, that's
I want
correct.
to very much try and find him.
All
Do I
right.
see a door into his hidden room by any chance?
You see a long hallway with an opening to the right
All right.
side.
Opening to the right side. I would like to go towards that opening.
Yep. Please move your character.
All right, right there.
And
All right.
I see. So you move forward, and you do see the goblin that had its crossbow pointed at you, and you do also see another goblin, also with a crossbow pointing right at you.
Okay.
Now, is there anything you'd like to do?
I would like to ready my sword and shield, I suppose,
Uh-huh.
and I would like to go at them and stab them.
All right. Okay. I need you to emphasize how much in a hurry you are, or how much of a man in the mission you are right now.
I'm on a mission to find this person, but I'm not like completely unsensical. Like, I understand that these goblins are a danger that I need to deal with.
Oops.
Like, when I went around them and ignored them to open the door, I figured I was sensical enough to know I wasn't have a good shot at them through a small hole. So I decided to go through the door to try and get around them.
All right. So you brandish your
that
sword
Explains it.
and you leap into action.
All right. So I would like to move right here and attack this first one.
Absolutely. Please do so.
All right. While I'm moving, no, you know what? I'm not that. All right. So it was a 10.
Okay. What happened to the first one? You rolled twice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll take the
double
first
tapped,
one.
so-
I'll take the first one.
Okay. Sorry about that.
That is unfortunately not a hit, believe it or not.
All right. That's fine. And as I miss, I just want to.
I'm sorry. Did you just post something on chat, Sasha?
No.
What is it? Let me see. I'll open this. Actually, no, I shouldn't open this. Anyway, proceed.
All right. I just want to call out 2 goblins, and that'll be it.
All right, so in your haste, you proceed to attempt to stab them, but ultimately miss. Skeets,
It happens.
you see your very large friend walk inside. You hear a clang, a couple more clangs, and then nothing.
Just muttering over, oh my goodness, these children are too much for me. There's... How much... Are you allowing movement through friendlies, or how much is that?
I believe, yeah, through friendlies is fine. Normal movement applies.
No movement?
Yep.
Actually, before I move, can I... Or actually, that's gonna be my action anyway. Can I roll, what is it? Stealth?
Absolutely. You can attempt to hide yourselves before you move in.
I also have, racial feature, shadow blend. So in dim areas
All right.
only, though.
So in that case, for these purposes, in every time an enemy tries to spot you, you will have advantage. Is that okay with you?
Sure. So
Okay.
she tries to surprise me, you said?
To spot you, to try and look for you.
Okay. Okay, so... Okay, and then I'm just gonna... I have both my short swords out.
Yep.
I'm just going to sneak my little rat self.
A sneak, a sneak.
A snake.
What's my movement? I think it's 30. Hold on. Okay, 30. So here, I think. Right, that's 35.
Yep. It's all good.
Okay.
You do see a glimmer of your friend, just the back of his robe. You can't really see anything else, but you do spot the goblin as you pass through the hallway earlier.
Okay, so I make a mental note of where he is.
Bodhran.
All right. I'll get past my friend Mateus here, and then continue. Good. I see. So what I'm looking at in front of me is just arrows.
There's an arrow slit, and you see the
Okay.
goblin in behind the slit. Yes.
Okay. Does he have like if I want to attack him, would it be? Does he have half cover or anything like that?
He would have half cover.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just double checking the count on my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I'll hold up my book towards the arrow slit and try to shoot it through it.
That book is good. It's got a good shot.
Oh,
16.
wow. That's a really good shot.
There you go.
You managed to aim your blast just in between the slits and hit him in the head. He reels backwards.
Yay!
He reels
All right,
backwards,
so, and then
muttering very incomprehensible screechings, mostly directed at your mother.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, rude.
it's like like he turns the book around, writes a note to self, study goblin, and then closes it, puts it back. And I'll use the last bit of my movement just to hide in this doorway to get out of the line of sight of the arrow slit. Yeah, that's my
Fantastic.
turn.
Mateus.
I'm also gonna roll for stealth.
Oh, that would have been smart.
Yep.
All right.
Because I can't see as much as the other people, I'm gonna position myself on the corner here, and I'm going to once again draw dart and dagger and just kind of peer around the corner. And all I can see right now is Bodhran, pretty much.
Pretty much. You can see a glimpse of the goblin just slightly through the slit. Not much, but enough to see his head.
Oh, shit. I only have one dart. Do you have a cross? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna. This is tough. I'm gonna try and fire a chill touch at it.
All right, chill touch.
I like that.
Please describe what chill touch is as you blast it.
I point my finger toward the general direction of the goblin, and it basically is like a. It looks kind of like a small blizzard in a funnel shape going towards the goblin.
All right.
What?
Wow, that is a really good shot. That's a really good shot. All right. So a whirl. Sorry, is it? See a whirlwind?
Yeah, like a cone whirlwind from my finger of like kind of like a small blizzard.
All right, you shoot it and it does hit him. So you can see Maecal, from your perspective, you see that this poor goblin has been hit in the chest by what seems to be an eldritch blast, and then another blast which seems to encase its head in ice.
To be fair, the goblin started it.
Got a good point.
Is that all you do?
Yeah. I'll take a defensive stance and then end my turn.
Fantastic. Now the goblins will attempt to harm some of you guys. Starting from the one who does not have a block of ice for a head.
Nice. Makes sense.
So a new fresh goblin appears from the shadows and will attempt to stab you with his very, very sharp pointy stick.
Pointy sticks, I understand. That is a miss.
That is a miss. Well, thank God.
Is he attacking me?
He is attacking you.
Okay, okay.
And the other one will try to sort of get things in shape. And he sort of like bangs his head against the wall to get the ice off. And then
I love it.
He looks to you again, Maecal, and he takes a short bow, and that is a hit, isn't it?
Ooh, that is a hit.
So a bolt comes flying at you and hits you for 6.
All right.
Oof. Wow.
All right.
And I believe that's all. He does not say a scathing remark about anyone's mother this turn.
Good.
It's hard to do encased in ice.
I mean, for all he knows, it was the same person who encased his head as ice after he swore at him.
True.
That's fair.
Sasha.
So I have no idea what's been happening.
You do hear sounds of scuffling as one by one your teammates go inside the stairway into the hallway, but not much else. You're figuratively and literally in the dark.
So if I come here, I was here, so it's 5, 10, 20 feet. I come here with the light. I can see. Oh, that's an arrow slit, right?
Yep.
Was that Sasha?
We can't see enough through the arrow slit to do anything to the whatever's on the other side, right?
You have a very you can see him. You can see one goblin through the slit.
So okay, so I come up here around the corner and I see Mateus sort of standing there. I can't really see anyone else.
No. Yeah.
And I sort of look at him and I go, "What's going on?"
Less time for questions, more time for action. Go, we have goblins.
as I sort of look past him, I can see like that little slit in the wall, and I can see a goblin. I go, oh, I think I can help with that. I'm gonna cast, sort of point two fingers at the slit in the wall. Illiter, cauterize this pestilence, and we're gonna cast Sacred Flame with the goblin on the other side of the hall.
Oh. All right, roll for Sacred Flame. Oh, it's a DC save. That's right. Dang. As a dexterity save?
Mm-hmm.
He rolled bad.
Oof.
So he from behind the arrow slit, the hallway is briefly illuminated with a yellowish gold light as he's lit on fire with
All right.
holy light.
So, Mateus, Michael, you've never really seen a goblin on fire, much less one with a yellow flame sprouting through its head, and you find that slightly hilarious.
Nice. I would have a giant grin about it.
So, Michael, now you see one goblin with an ice head, and you see a goblin with a fire head.
You're welcome.
Fantastic.
I told you should have waited.
I feel like if I had this, wouldn't have happened.
True.
Exactly.
I'm pretty happy with how things are turning out.
Neither goblins are down yet, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Michael, how would you like to assess the situation?
Well, I come back from my mad hilarium. Trying to think. The smart thing would be to heal myself, but
You touch yourself in the middle of a battle again.
listen,
I mean, that's his thing.
it is my
He's
thing.
already he has a problem.
Don't make me feel weird about it, all right?
Too late.
I would like to lay on hands.
Fantastic. You touch yourself again in front of the goblin.
Yes. He's distracted. I'm distracted.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Is the light cantrip an action, or
It is
it a
an
bonus
action.
action?
It is an action.
Okay. All right. Can I do anything? All right. I guess that'll be it for me.
All right. So you hear yourself. And Skeets. What would Mama Skeets would like to do?
Mama Skeets wants to protect what she's starting to see as her little family, her little children of misfits, especially this one.
I'm certainly misfitty.
Miss Fitty.
So flanking gives advantage, right?
Does give advantage, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna strike this one, the one that's in front of the hole.
The firehead.
Is he the one with the fire head? Oh, right. And
He
one
is
with
the
It's
one
the
with
one with the
the
fire
ice
head.
Yep.
So I'm just kind of side eye for a
You
moment. The
know,
one with the
most,
ice.
most goblins
brick
are
head.
really unidentifiable from each other, but you're very fortunate these two are very clearly marked.
True.
We just had to horribly maim them to make them distinguishable.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna use an action to swipe at him with one of my short swords.
All right,
That one's
please.
gonna get the.
Please roll attack with advantage.
We got good old Firehead. We got good old Icehead.
So Mama Skeets,
Furnace.
she protects, she attacks, but most of all, she wrecks.
Nice.
As you
And then-
skewer said goblin into oblivion and he falls down to the ground. His flaming head no longer aflame, just as his life was snuffed out of him.
And can I use an offhand attack, a bonus action for the ice head?
Yes, you can.
And that one is just straight, again, hit, but no,
But no advantage.
right.
Ooh.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Mama
Don't need it.
Skeets. Very
Mama
protective
Skeets.
tonight.
Whirlwind of death.
She just twirls around like a pirouette and slices and dices. And both goblins are down. Encounter
Can you
over.
please give Michael Can you give Michael a stern talking to?
Yeah, absolutely. You never do that again. Am I understood? Nod your head.
Listen,
No?
Yes. I have a mission.
I'm gonna go up to him and actually like put one of my little rat paws on his armor and be like, I understand. And I will not stop you from your mission. But you do have friends in this. We'll help you with your mission. We won't stop you, I promise.
I nod my head. And I kind of calm down a little bit.
Mama Ski just kind of pats him on the armor and then... I still have a little bit of movement left, right? Just
No,
one,
it's,
I think.
it's
actually.
either movement and an action and then or action movement, but not movement action.
Oh, right, and then
movement.
after. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna take a breath.
Is the instance over?
The instance is over.
Okay.
Hey, Pretty, I would like to, since we're out of combat real quick, could I do something?
Move.
Just
No.
telling me what you want to do, man. You don't have to ask me. Just tell me
Okay.
what you do.
Okay.
So, as an Aasimar, I got a thing called Healing Hands.
Yep.
I can heal myself for 1 point
Yep.
for per level. So I just want to heal myself for 1 health real quick.
All right. You touch yourself real quick.
Oh yeah,
Just a quickie.
Oh god.
just a quickie, man.
We're in the sewer. Come on, man. At least wash your hands after.
Did we check
Alright.
this room to the south? What was there?
We did not.
I was about to go check that room.
All right. So those of you who are checking the room below, it's a very small room. There's really nothing much here aside from you see weaponry clattered across the ground, but as you pick them up, they seem to be rusted and sort of old and out of use.
Rusted by the rain.
Yeah.
Ignore
They're all-
that. It's a song.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
say.
I was gonna say, underground. I kind of want to take a
they're
closer
pretty
look
mainstream.
around.
By the way, I want to tell you at this point that when you're out of combat, you can move wherever you want. Just move your tokens, and whenever
Okay.
you go somewhere, you don't have to wait for anyone else. Really, just free flow, go explore, and then when someone hits something, I'll elaborate.
I wanted to take a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
Okay. I wanted to do a more thorough investigation of this room to see if there's anything odd about it.
Fantastic. So please roll perception.
While he's rolling, can I see if there's any like not really identifying features about the goblins, but do they have like the symbol on them or anything?
You don't see any of the symbols around this area.
I rolled a 15.
15. Around this room, aside from the rusted weaponry on the ground, you do see like a coat hanger. It's hosting very tattered robes, eaten by moths and rats and some other creature that you are not able to identify. But yes, this seems to be a room full of waste.
Okay. Is there anything left of the cloak that's identifiable about it? Or is it just kind of...
I'm sorry?
Sorry. Is there anything identifiable left of the cloak, or is it just kind of rags?
It's rags. It's rags.
Okay. Okay. In that case, I'll turn to whoever's with me and said, "Well, Whatever was here is no longer here. I suggest we move on.
Sasha will move up to our 2 melee fighters and check and make sure that everyone is in good condition and no one's hurt or anything.
All right.
Since she spent most of that last fight in a dark hallway.
Sorry, I need to check something real quick, so I'll be right back. But you can go discuss within you, and I'll come back real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I'll be right back.
So I just wanted to, since we're kind of relaxed now, I wanted to say I'm sorry for rushing off, guys, and thank you for coming and helping me.
You are forgiven.
Now's not the time to be hasty, especially since not all of us can see in the dark so well.
Truth.
Does anyone else have a torch or anything?
How long does the light cantrip last for, guys?
I think it's like
Until I cast it again or dismiss it.
Oh,
I
okay. Never
can
mind.
cast it
That's
as
concentration. Then.
Oh, is it concentration?
well. Is it?
No,
It's
no.
sounds.
I don't think so.
I think you just tell it to.
No, duration is 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I can cast it on something like my shield or something, and give you guys a little bit more light.
I do actually have a hooded lantern and a flask of oil, though I don't know how long that'll last. I feel like it should last a little bit.
Okay.
I have incense.
Yeah. I was gonna say I have some parchment and a bag of sand.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, I have a little bag of sand.
So
So is your light cantrip still going, Sasha?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
So we should be good for light that way then. I could
Yeah,
recast.
because-
And I mean, if it runs out, I can recast it as an action. It has a component, but it's not a consume component, so
Okay.
Is it a cantrip or an actual spell?
Cantrip.
cantrip.
it's cantrip.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
So
And I would like to also tell everybody that I was told I was guided here to help save this person. It's very important that we save him.
Well, let us hope that your God is
I'm
also
sure-
watching us and doesn't let us die.
I'm sure it is important, but like, if you go alone and you died, you are no good to him. We are better as a group.
Your words are wise, but justice is unyielding. But I am calm now. I will follow.
justice may be unyielding, but we are flesh and bone.
Yes. Too true.
Yeah, boy. No, just kidding.
You just hear holla. It's like, what?
Preach. All right, so there's obviously a hallway in front of us. So I'll turn to Maecal and kind of give him a pat on the shoulder and say, since you are a man on a mission, would you like to lead the way?
You got it.
Before that goes ahead,
yeah.
I would kind of interrupt at that point. I would say he is a man on a mission, but is he equipped to? I'm afraid that the goblins might not be the only preparations we find here. We should be vigilant of mechanical devices and traps.
Would someone else prefer to go forward and check for these traps?
I mean, we do have rat folk with us.
That's racist.
That we do.
That's not racist.
Episode
Yeah,
3. That's not racist.
I guess I'll go first because I do have thieves' tools and my perception is okay. Pretty high.
I mean, as long as you're comfortable with it, Skeets, I wouldn't want to put you in an imposition as well.
Well,
Right.
my only concern is, getting
Yeah.
smacked in the face and going down again, but it probably would be best that I go first.
How perceptive do you feel, Maecal?
I'm a lot more calm than I was before, but you know, never the most perceptive of people. I just kind of go on feeling.
I'll lead the way, and then I'll also probably just light one of my lanterns so I have a little bit more light in front of me too.
All right, please lead the way, Sasha. I mean, sorry, Skeets.
Right, and then
Michael, would you like to trail behind her?
Yes.
I'm gonna light my I have a lantern, so that gives me a 15-foot radius, and dim light for an additional 30, and that lasts for 6 hours. I have a little lamp. Oh, actually, it casts bright light in 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30.
Yep.
It burns for 6 hours.
Shall we move forward?
Here,
Lead the way, Skeets.
I'll basically lend Sasha's light for you right now.
Yeah, I will take the
The rear.
I'll take the rear guard. My brain just like totally fried on
I
me.
got
That's
you.
what I was looking. Thank you.
You get to be the
I
caboose.
guess why is my light source way up at the front?
I lent the van.
Oh, okay.
You still have yours, though. I think you need one token, Bernie?
All right, give me a sec. Here's your light, Sasha.
There we go.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Okay, so looking down this hallway, what do I see?
So you see a passageway, a long passageway through this area, and it leads to a small clearing at the end.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here. Can I roll perception, see if I hear anything besides dripping water?
Sure. Yes. Like I said, you don't have to ask for me. Just say, I want to do this.
Sure.
So with your keen rat perception, you don't feel that there's anything in the room beyond you.
I'll wait for a hand sign from Skeets to move.
And once again, you don't have to like wait for any my signal or people's signal to move around. You can move around on your own, and that's perfectly fine.
I'm gonna gesture with my little paw. Okay. I'm just gonna. This is water, right? That I'm crossing.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay. And then, I'll peek over this corner.
I'm not stepping in that water.
Up. Can I like turn over my shoulder and just give him a glare? A very scolding, motherly look.
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Do I see anything around this corner?
No, you don't. So as you walk through the area, you see another door. This time with the symbol of the Centaurum etched onto its doors.
Oh, so was it open or?
It's closed.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll, because I didn't see the other door symbol in my pocket. Yeah, so I guess we opened it. We walked through.
I very angrily I did so.
I am though checking for traps as you
Yes, roll
want me
perception.
to roll another perception.
This room
Ooh.
appears to be
Damn.
a damp, dirty, wet, but at least it has no traps.
Good. Lead on, Mama Skeets.
I'm moving.
Mama Skeeta.
All right. So before you is the door with the Zentarum symbol.
I love it.
All right, so another door. Okay. Roll perception again for traps on this door, or
Sure.
is it good?
Just you say roll perception, and all you know.
Oof.
You don't think there's any traps on this door. This door seems to be clean as far as you're concerned.
All right. I'm gonna push it open.
Right. So in this room appears to be a barracks of some sort. There are you see there are mats on the floor. There are 6 of them you count, and they all seem to be unoccupied.
Is there 6?
There are 6, and they all seems to be unoccupied.
Hold on.
But otherwise, the room looks clear. Otherwise, besides the bedding.
Yeah. So this room has you can see that this room has 2 exits. There's one door on top, and there's one door on the bottom. You do hear something from the door on top, though.
I want to roll. I think we should roll for perception to figure out whether or not what kind of noise it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll for perception then.
Yeah, sure. You can't really determine what kind of noise it is, but you do know. Oh, you have no nose, do you?
Nope.
No. It's really more of a shuffling noise, with a couple bits of like water splashes here and there.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hand up and make a motion just to like kind of be quiet and point towards the door where the noise is coming from.
Okay.
Is there a bed close by this bottom door?
Oops.
I'm sorry?
Is there like a bed close by this bottom door?
Yeah. There's a bed where you're standing, Skeets. There's a bed over here, and
I'm
the
gonna
rest. Yeah.
whisper to Mateus, should we block this other door? Just in case something comes through here?
I mean, it doesn't look like we can block it with much. I mean, there's no audible noises coming from this door. I'm more concerned about the other one, to be honest.
Oh, I'm concerned about that too, but I'm concerned of something coming from here later while we fight.
Should we check and see what's inside?
We could definitely peek.
While they're having that discussion, can I would like to look around to see if like this looks like a goblin den or if this looks like a human place.
This area.
Yeah, like this barracks. Is it like a human barracks or?
All right. You'll need to roll for intelligence. You know that this smell basically reeks of goblin. You know.
Okay.
Goblins.
So,
you saw goblins earlier. You're fairly convinced this place is where goblins sleep.
okay. And yeah, 14 intelligence. Okay. So I'll kind of try to whisper that to, well, I mean, I guess Mateus is the one standing next to me. Or I'll kind of go in this setting and just kind of whisper to the group that, like, I think that we have encountered another, like, goblin. We should be on the lookout for more goblins.
4 from what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right,
safe to assume they're on the other side of the door, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We're hearing sound from the south door, not the north door.
North door.
From the north door.
Other way around. Okay.
All right, well.
Well, there's really only one way to find out.
I mean, the only other option that we have to block that door is to go back, grab the other goblins, and stack their bodies. I'm just being
Should we
honest.
Stack
Yeah.
the mattresses?
I mean, they're not like, they're what did you say they were? Just like mats on the ground.
They're like cots.
There were cots,
Cots.
bits of like straw on the ground.
That wouldn't be
I
enough
can-
to stop someone to come through the door, though.
Well, worst comes
Well,
to
do you
worst, we
guys-
can
We can either
Shuffle out
peek
and
to
just light them.
south. Eh?
We should probably not
should
ignore the north.
should I knock on the north door then?
Don't knock on the door.
Not knock. I give a smirk. Are we going in the north door?
I suppose.
All right. Want me to open it?
Oh, before you do,
Sasha's just holding her staff.
can you check if that south door is locked, Skeets?
Sure.
I say stack bodies, but you know that's just me.
Oh,
That's a lot of effort.
the door. You jiggle it. You try the handle. It's not locked.
Can we lock it?
Can we go into it, inside of it, and see what's in there?
I would
You guys-
suggest rolling for stealth if we're gonna do that.
I say we check out the south door real quick, see what's inside, then deal with what's in the north.
Okay,
Let's do so in a stealthy manner.
agreed.
I'm not gonna move. I'm watching the north door.
I'm gonna put my lantern down, like in this room, and then step through the door and peek over, just so the light isn't blinding it to that next room.
All right. So you want to peek through the south
18
door.
stealth.
Yeah.
Still say we should have stacked bodies, but that's okay.
All right. You peek it.
Give a
You
first
open the door
step.
slightly, and it appears to be another long hallway.
Well, should one of us stay here as lookout while the other four handle whatever monstrosities in that other north room?
It's fun.
That's all.
We'll be close enough that if we need, we should probably all just deal with what's in the north room first.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, that makes
Stack bodies.
All right, I'll stat.
They're two goblins. They're not.
Well, four.
That's enough to
possibly.
trip. That's enough to trip someone up, though.
What we
True.
heard from the north room, though, doesn't sound like a goblin. What did you say it sounded like, Prinny?
It's just shuffling, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just shuffling.
Well,
do we
you,
hear, like,
you have no sense of
grumbles,
smell, so I
or-
can't really tell that.
No, I have no sense of smell,
Can
and I'm not about to take my mask off.
That's fair.
Bad things happen.
All right, you guys want me to open the door and head in?
Sure.
Yep.
I will open the door.
All right. You
With my
you grab the
shield
door
ready.
handle. It feels sticky for some reason and slimy. And
all right.
inside this room, you can see that there is a hole in the ground with a suspended board
Oh.
over it.
Oh dear.
Yummy.
You think whoever made it was quite creative in assembling a waste disposal area.
I mean, at
Fantastic.
least they're civilized enough to use toilet paper.
I don't know if they're using toilet paper. The door's pretty sticky, guys.
I'm gonna
Pictures is toilet paper.
whisper, well, mutter an infernal shit.
All right. Do I just want to check, make a quick roll, see. Do I see anything pretty?
All right, well, make a perception check, please.
You got it.
All right, so you peer down the shithole, and
Ooh.
a very interesting creature looks back at you.
No,
That looks like a.
I don't like
cover that hole.
it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You still interested in getting those bodies, Mateus? Shove him in this hole.
Yep.
It appears to be gray in color, and it seems to move in it seems to move in a very odd manner.
I just want to back up. Is it still in the hole?
It's in the hole.
Is it bothered by me?
It seems to react to your presence.
I'm gonna back up. Hey guys, there's some kind of a slime monster in there.
Perhaps shoving some straw down the hole would help?
I think we should shut the door and leave.
Bodies, stack bodies.
Nope, we're just gonna shut the door and leave. Back up.
All right, hold
We're
up.
not gonna bother
Back
you.
up.
All right, I'm gonna shut the door. All right, who wants to?
And you shut the door, slowly or fast?
Very, very, very slowly.
He goes the door. All right, now would any of you? So what would you like to do now? Now that you've closed the door.
So that was a slime monster. I think we should probably go deal with the goblins.
What goblins?
Possibly if the other four are still around.
I'm gonna grab my lantern back and just wait here.
Stack bodies.
You like saying that.
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
please
let's
lead the way,
proceed.
Skeets. Please lead the way. All right, let me
I'll
fix that up for
stay in
you.
last. I'll let you guys pass first just to make sure the thing doesn't come at us.
I'm gonna look both ways before crossing.
All right, it's a clear path in front of you.
And both ways? What the heck is that? What? You said it's a clear path in front of me?
You see a body on the floor. He is face down on the floor. He doesn't appear to have any sort of clothing on him, save for his knickers.
Should have stacked bodies.
And then what else?
How would that
I
have
see?
helped?
Would have made me feel better.
Is that all I see? Just naked boy?
Yes, you do see Naked Boy, but you also see someone standing over Naked Boy.
We could have stacked. You could have used his body.
And what is he doing?
He appears to, so he's holding an apparatus of some sort in one hand and a whip in the other.
Oh, okay.
And he looks like this.
Excuse me.
Oh dear.
He looks very fancy with that monocle.
Oh dear.
And he has a very cute owl.
Looks
I'm
like a
gonna-
chocolate owl.
It does look like a
Glance.
chocolate owl.
I'm gonna glance over my shoulder, trust my party, and kind of give them like a look to be on guard because something's about to go down. Do you need me to roll sneak again? Or stealth again?
Please roll stealth, everyone.
Yeah.
This is not gonna go well.
So as you are all
Oh,
preparing
wow.
to roll stealth, you can see the rather
Oh,
large
shit.
individual, the green scaled
Wow.
individual
Wow.
Jeez, I rolled
walk
really well.
around, start walking away from the body, further away, up a flight of stairs.
Right, so I'm gonna move into the room.
Oh, follow behind. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
So are you all walking in one by one, or okay, all at once? Okay.
I think as soon as somebody goes in, the next person kind of, because we're all in
Okay.
that single file.
Fantastic.
Should we call it here?
It is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It is 12. I believe one of you has to leave pretty soon.
Yep, that would be me.
Captain.
I think he needs to leave now.
So I
Yeah,
believe is
unfortunately.
an okay stopping point as well.
Naked
So
boy.
I'm very sorry, guys. One of our mates have to go. He has an appointment.
Sorry, guys. Yep, I have work to get to.
He has
Sorry,
adulting
man.
to do.
Gotta pay the bills.
Yep, gotta stack some bodies.
Oh my god.
We didn't want to do that.
What was that last part?
I mean, go to work.
All right. So we will call it here for our session for episode 2 of Pretty Deep Heist. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this whole session. Sorry if things seem a bit choppy today. Things were very heavy. I don't know, things were running heavy in my computer, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. But if you guys are interested in watching more of my D&D sessions, I am running this campaign every Saturday morning if you're in the States, 9 p.m. EST
9
time.
a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. So for me, it's 9 p.m. my time, but if you guys are in the EST area, it would be 9 a.m. EST, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
all right. So let me go read out some notifications. I couldn't read them because we were in session, but I would like to thank a bunch of people. I want to thank Neomati, Boldy, 117, Chocolate Covered GM, Darce Felix, Laura, Catherine, and DC Thorn. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. So I really hope you guys come back next week for episode 3 of Pretty Deep Heist.
Please come back.
Please come back. And
Yeah.
before we leave, this is our lovely crew. We are from the CSS, the Coalition of Salty Streamers. And yes, thank you, Uncler, for gracing my stream with your very lovely presence. Here, have a sound effect courtesy of Prinny. You will receive one free Wilhelm scream.
Perfect.
Remember,
Young
kids, stack bodies.
BD247, Unbidden Lost, and Kano-kun, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate your follows, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. But I believe our players have to skedaddle.
Thank
you,
you again,
guys.
Prinny. Thank you,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for putting out Uncle Herb. I do have echo because I had to turn on that one audio channel that allows the chat to hear the
audio cue or the audio.
the sound effects.
Gotcha.
Stack bodies.
Oh my god.
You guys should have listened to me.
And one final message for Michael.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Passable.
Did you say passable? Fantastic.
All right. Yeah, thank you. So, see you guys next week. This has been the Terrified Prinny and the CSS crew. So I'll see you guys next week. Good night, guys. Or good morning, actually. Good morning. I hope you guys are having
Thanks,
a
everybody.
lovely rest of your morning. So I'll see you guys next week.
Yeet.
Oh,
See ya.
by the way,
Stack bodies.
one more announcement. Do you guys have any announcements, by the way, before we close the session? Any
No,
guys
I'm
have
good.
any announcements? No?
Tuesday.
Streaming tonight.
Tuesday is more D&D on my
Yeah,
channel.
streaming tonight.
All right.
I'm gonna go stream for like 2 hours and like half an hour before I go to work. Some Smash. So
Fantastic. So,
Yeah.
I'll be playing
as you all
Smash on my
know,
channel too.
this week is Smash launch week. I will also be hosting a Smash stream tomorrow evening or tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Sometime
Lots of Smash
tomorrow.
on our channels.
and I'll be opening my stream to challengers. So if you guys have Smash,
Ooh.
please come in tomorrow and we'll play together. That's
I'm
it.
not good at Smash.
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be
right.
there, Prinny. I'll be there.
You'll be there? Fantastic.
Oh yeah.
In that case, we'll close this out. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Oh, one more time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Good night, guys.
Bye-bye.